Hey everybody, this is Saber, and I'm back with StarMade ship reviews. Now, for any of you that don't know, this is where I grab ships from the StarMade website, as well as I've been getting some sent in to me lately, and I'll do a quick review of them. With these ships, I haven't looked at any images of them, or at least I try not to. I haven't seen any videos of them. I'm just going in blind, getting a first reaction from me, basically, and then I'll go ahead and do a quick review on them, and show them off to you guys as best I can in the time that I've got. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and jump in. The first ship of today is going to be the Winter Sun, which was submitted by, I'm just going to say it as Scope, but there's a whole lot of X's and I's in there, so by Scope, and let's go ahead and load this in. Okay, so definitely a pretty large ship. In fact, I think most of, well yeah, all the ships today are going to be fairly large ones, judging from the file size. So I'll go ahead and look around here. Now, I haven't seen many people use straight up blue for the actual engines, so that's, well, I don't know. I kind of have mixed feelings about it because I do like seeing the ice crystals used, because it actually gives off a glow and makes it look like the whole thing is actually a thrust output. If it was a little more uniform around the edges, as far as just how the glow actually looks, because you can see this lighter part. But then if it was actually round in the middle, it wouldn't be as bad, because then it'd be more like almost the engines from, like a Star Destroyer or something. But anyway, I'll go ahead and fly around here and check out the rest of the ship. Now, this is obviously a carrier hangar ship, and actually, now that I see it, I've seen this before on the StarMade Reddit, but never did chime in about it. Now, one of the things that I would like to say is, a lot of times if you use lights on the sides like this, kind of scattered around, it's supposed to give kind of an illusion of the ship being way bigger than it is, where like those would be like crew quarters lights or something. But it seems like they're placed like there's too many and it's just too random, so that it just kind of looks like a smattering of lights. Up here it's a little better, but again, it's kind of hard to pull that off well, especially when it's like near a window where it shows the actual scale of the ship. If this was, you know, away from windows, like even back here it would work, but it would just need to be maybe a couple of strips, like 2 blocks wide probably, and just a few lights among them, not quite as scattered around as this. So then we can already see through here. We've got some crew quarters up here. It's not bad. Pretty spacious in there, looks like. I'll go ahead and continue on to the front. I do like the sides they've got with the wedges and then the green lights in there. And then same kind of design up here. Really nice use of the green lights with these cannons, or what appears to be cannons. I assume those are actually going to be antimatter cannons in there. For the overall design of the ship, for my personal taste, it's a little too blocky. You know, you could easily add something in here underneath those windows, just kind of to smooth it out, so it's not clear that it was just one big box or rectangle and then another rectangle. I mean, they did kind of add some up here, but I'd like to see a little bit more of that continued on, just so it kind of chips away at the blockiness of it. So we'll go ahead and head up on foot. This is kind of a nice detail, but at the same time it'd be nice to see that kind of continued down the slope. That way it's not just a random wall. It could actually be a little more enclosed. Okay, not bad. Doesn't seem to be a lot of purpose in this room, though. It is nice to see this kind of space, but you know, it kind of has to be clear what its purpose is. Well, okay, it doesn't have to be, but and then random missiles. Okay, that's a little odd to have the door there, but all right. Let's go ahead and head on further up. Okay, nice use of the multicolored tiles here. And then I guess this is just supposed to be a shield room. Okay, alright. Shield room slash room closet. Probably the same thing here. Yep. Faction module, alright. I'll probably check those out later. Okay, wait, what's this gonna be? See, here's another thing where, like, you don't need to have those right there, because it's just blocking up your hallway. So I don't know, maybe that was a symmetry mistake. It's possible. And that's really easy to do. I do that all the time, where it's like, oh, okay, I had symmetry on, and you've added way more blocks than you intended to. Okay, we'll head up to the front. See what's up there. Another empty room. Okay. Moving on. And... oh, okay, yeah, see, that's... even little details like that really help, because now I know this is like a med bay or something. These would be beds for patients. So, whereas otherwise I might have thought this would be maybe a galley or something. But no, just having that little cross there really helps to clarify what its purpose is. Of course, if you're going to do a galley, I'd say you need to have some kind of a counter that leads back to the kitchen where they'd actually get served the food. Okay, one chair, looks like, for the captain. Interesting that they used a power tank and power generator instead of those decorative computer blocks. Okay, that's that one. Oh, okay, the actual core. Wow, the core's all the way back there? Okay, that's, I'll head back to that then. I figured it would have been towards the front where the cockpit was, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, I'll fly all... wow, that's a long ways to go back. Okay. So, quite a few of you guys have been saying that you want me to talk more about stats, and I don't know if you guys want me to be drolling on about numbers for a while, so I think for now at least... here, hang on, let me turn off the space junk. Okay, so I think for now at least I'll just kind of enlarge the stats, or at least type them out or something, because I don't think you guys want me to be sitting here talking about, oh, well, the length is this, the height is that, whatever. So I'll just kind of enlarge them and then see what you guys... see if that's what you guys wanted, or you want more detail on them. Okay, so it is a carrier. Let's see what kind of weapons it's got on it. I'll go ahead and zoom out for this. Okay, so all the way at the front. Okay, got a bunch of cannons in unmarked locations. See, this is the kind of thing where, to kind of help break up that blockiness of this build, you could easily, you know, have those cannons extend out into the open space, and then it would, you know, keep it from looking as blocky and simple. There are quite a few cannons, though, so that would definitely tear some stuff up. Let's go into the cockpit and look at that. If I can... oh, right, my bad. I was zoomed out. Okay, here we go. So yeah, that's a pretty solid wall of lasers. Okay, let's test the missiles too. I'll zoom back out for those. And one missile. Okay, so I don't know if something's unhooked or not organized that great, but we'll I'll go ahead and let that one go. And I'll go ahead and jump to the next build, because this one's already gone for a while, and the other ships are probably both going to be big ships, so this could be a long episode. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and load the next one up. Alright, the next ship I'm going to be doing today is the Icarus, which was submitted by Lego Robot 17. So I'll go ahead and load that in. Okay, this looks like it's a huge ship. Alright, just from here, I can pretty much tell this is going to be a very, very nice build. A lot of organic shapes in here. And for those that don't know, organic is curvy. Wow, this is incredible. This right here, I don't know if it's supposed to, but just this top shape, well, actually the bottom shape too, if I turned around, it really reminds me of like a falcon or a hawk or something mid-flight. Like, you know, you see the wings are stretched forward, the tail is dragged back. I mean, that might not have been the intent, but that's a feeling that I really get from it. Wow, this is incredible. Even the front kind of looks like wings that are extended forward. Okay, yeah, this is an absolutely gorgeous, amazing, amazing ship. Wow. Oh, wow, even the missiles have a pattern to them. See in there, they got the lines. I'm having a tough time coming up with commentary on this. I am just blown away. Okay, I am starting to wonder if maybe that was intended. Because right about where eyes would be, there are ice crystals. Wow, this is incredible. It doesn't even have to work well. It's just so gorgeous. I don't think anybody would want to shoot at it. I mean, obviously there'd be some people that would, but wow. Okay, this is so far the most aesthetically appealing. I can't even use it aesthetically appealing. It is just a gorgeous ship. This is absolutely incredible. I could fly around this thing for hours, but the show must go on, as the saying goes. I think it was intended to make it look like a hawk or an eagle or something, because I mean you can even see kind of feather patterns there. Wow, yeah, this is definitely a keeper for me. I kept the first couple of ships that I did reviews on, the X-Wing and the Held Tech Brigadier, and I stored those at a station that I've got near here, and this one is definitely going with them. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. And even though they didn't use wedges in a lot of the places, it doesn't really need them because the design flows so well on its own. It doesn't need to, you know, have the extra help from the wedges. Wow, this is amazing. See, this is kind of what I was talking about. It has a flow to it. It has everything directs you to something else. Like even see here on the floor, they've got these colored stripes, which is a great way to direct people around your builds. And then you can see, you know, blue for the weapons and, you know, the different colors for each system. And then right here, there's not really much extra room. It just goes straight in to the ship core. So there's the core, and then there's the systems that you need to access, and then doors out. And that's it. Everything else is going to be taken up by something, I'm sure. In fact, I'll go ahead and... yeah, look at that. No unused room in this thing. So everything is filled up with some kind of a system, which is exactly as it needs to be. I mean, unless you're trying to keep weight down. But with a ship this big, you need to have, you know, plenty of thrusters and all that to help push that weight around. Man, I cannot get over how good this thing looks. I kind of have a special affinity towards hawks and eagles and stuff like that, so this is, you know, especially incredible for me. And the little floating crystal in the middle really adds to it, because it just gives it kind of a more mystical feel. Man, this is beautiful. For anybody who says that video games and art don't mix, well, take a look at this. And I don't think this is a recreation of anything from a game or show or anything, but if it is, well, I'm sure it's dead on. Man, this is incredible. Okay, I'll go ahead and blow up the stats there, and then keep flying around this. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I should actually try and fly this thing instead of just looking around it. I kind of mentioned with some of my other ships too, having unique engines in the back really helps to set a build apart as well, because it doesn't just have to be, you know, cylinders and all that. But so let's go ahead and get to third person. Okay. Wow, this thing is just amazing. It's like two hawks like flying with a dagger between them or something. It's really crazy. Alright, let's go ahead and fire this thing. Okay, salvage beams first. That's plenty of salvage beams. Okay, you could salvage quite a bit with that. And in fact, with this ship, I think I'm going to go ahead and need to... oh, nice. They actually got it to load up correctly in the right spot. I was having trouble when I was testing it out earlier, where it would just show up wherever it wasn't the first or last block placed. Alright, well, not plenty, but quite a few cannons. I'm sure each of them is plenty powerful. Oh, yeah, I will test it out on this thing. Nothing against the Winter Sun, but I've got to test this thing. But the missiles only come from about half of the ship. I'm not sure if uploading and downloading kind of causes that to mess up, because I can see there's a ton right here in this one spot, but I would presume the original design didn't have them all on one side. Alright, yeah, I've got to test this thing out. Sorry, Winter Sun. Okay, yeah, let's go with that one. Alright. So let's test out this thing's cannons. No power. Oh, wow. No power regen, though. Like, none at all. Did they forget to put in power generators? Man, I hope not. I mean, I realize these are probably supposed to be really powerful cannons, and it seems like they are. Whoa, yeah, they are. Okay. But they could definitely use some more power to them. Yeah, they do pack a punch, though. Okay, I'm going to test out the salvage cannons. That's the only problem with the power running out so fast. And actually, it could be an issue that they don't have power tanks. Maybe it's just using so much that it's trying to reach out, but there's not enough power there. I don't know. But yeah, power would need to be reworked with this thing. But again, this seems like it's an aesthetic build. I mean, obviously. But if it was going to be usable, power would be best to add on to it. Man, this thing is so gorgeous. Okay, let's try that salvage guns. Okay, not great, but not bad. Yeah, I could deal with this. It's not that big of an issue. With this kind of a ship, yeah. Okay, so, wow, yeah, this has been the Icarus by Lego Robot. I'm just going to go ahead and leave this right here. I'll go ahead and load in the next ship here in a second, guys. I'll catch you then. Alright, guys, next up is the HMS Celestia, which was submitted by Blizzard of Oz 123. And like I had said, I'm pretty sure this is also going to be a big ship. Judging from what I'm seeing, oh my gosh, another freaking fantastic build. Oh, okay. I've seen this on the on Reddit as well. Man, two absolutely gorgeous ships in one episode. And then the Winter Sun, which was well, it's hard to compare anything to these kind of ships. Really incredible. And both of these are very dagger or sword-like too. The Celestia and the Icarus. Man, really incredible stuff here. This is exactly why I wanted to start doing reviews, to you know, find the best kind of stuff, and then also to help people who have less than great builds, to help make them even better. Little hangers, looks like. Didn't even notice these. Maybe? No, not hangers. Well, what the heck, man? If they're not hangers, why are they here? Okay, so that's not a hanger. Oh, here we go. There's the access. And that's not a hanger either? Seems kind of weird to have big holes like that and not have them be hangers. Or even, like, access. Okay, heading inside. Alright, so let's see the interior of this thing. Or we could check out another hallway. Oh man, this is cool. Yeah, I'm okay with having a hallway that has a view like this. Wow. Again, this is another ship with no wasted space. I mean, it's, you know, just one hallway straight back into here, right to the core. And what a view, too. It looks like I'm missing a turret. Probably got lost in the upload process. Or download, either one. Okay, just the one cockpit. Alright. Here, I'll get the stats for you guys. Alright, right there. Okay. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice that. Oh, cool. There's a little sun emblem here in the middle. Wonder if it's the same on the underside. Yep, same thing. Cool. This ship is just so gorgeous. Oh, man. I know it's not a very elaborate, intelligent conversation with these last two ships, but I'm just really blown away by them. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that, you know, I wish I could do, but it's just not my forte. I usually focus on, you know, logical builds. I'm not too great at doing, you know, purely aesthetic stuff here, like both of these. I mean, for me to, you know, think of something like that would take, well, it wouldn't really happen. Alright, yeah, all the space is used. Looks like, anyway. Yeah, everything inside of here. Okay, there was some spare room in here, but that's okay. Wait, no, that's not. Never mind. That's still external. Yeah, every amount of space that could be used is used, except for these. I don't know what these are supposed to be, because it's not a hangar, it's not access. Seems like just unused space. Maybe it is supposed to be filled in with shields? I don't know. Whatever. Not like that really takes much away from this ship. Here's a good use of using text on the side of a ship, because everything, you know, it follows the same kind of font rules, if you will. Man, this. Do I have to fly this thing? Can I just look at it the whole time? Alright, I'll jump in. Okay, let's, again, not, well, okay, never mind, the regen is pretty good. It's just a matter of not a lot of power tanks in here. Because, see, it is regenning, but it just needs more power to pull from. So, I'll go ahead and test fire. Wow, just a few cannons clumped together. But I'm betting they're pretty powerful, though, because of, oh, wow. Yeah, moving totally drains it. So yeah, definitely pretty powerful cannons. I'll test them out here in a second. I'm pretty sure that the upload and download process messes with missiles, because just about every ship that I've checked out has not worked as I think it should be designed. Alright, test the other ones too. Yeah, again, there's a bunch of missiles on the left and right, but they're kind of coming from all over. So really any review that I do on missiles is going to be null and void, really. Man, these are some gorgeous ships. Okay, I think that about wraps up this episode. This was actually the first 3 that I grabbed from the website, too, so pretty good pickings this time. But, alright, wow. Really incredible, gorgeous stuff. Sorry that I don't have the Winter Sun to show off at the very end. I did destroy its core earlier. But, you know, like I said, it's hard to compare to this kind of work. I mean, not to say that there isn't a beauty in logical builds too, but you know, this kind of stuff kind of outshines it. Sorry to say, but that goes for me as well, because I can't really do this kind of stuff, or at least it's just not my build style. But man, this really cool. Okay, I'll stop rambling on. All right, guys, thanks for checking this out. If you liked this, well, actually, if you didn't like this, there's something wrong with you, because these are some gorgeous ships. Anyway, thanks. If you liked it, like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be doing a bunch more of these. I'm trying to do one a day for now. I can't guarantee how long that'll go on, just because, you know, life happens to get in the way sometimes. But for now, I'm keeping up with one a day. And definitely give me some feedback in the comments if you would like, because I'm still kind of figuring out the best format for this as well. But other than that, I think that about wraps it up for me. I've included the download for these ships down below. I do that in every video, so it's always in the description. But definitely go and download these, because they are absolutely amazing. But other than that, that about does it for me. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.